Hey everyone, this is Sandy McManus with needsaribbon.com, and I am coming to you live and on time. On time today, Wednesday, September 26th, 2018, from my stamp studio in Minnesota, in Minnetonka, Minnesota. And if you need to find out more information, visit www.needsaribbon.com. And hey, is that Janelle? I can barely see. Anyway, hi, welcome to Wednesday. And today I've got a bunch of little things that I want to talk about. That's just kind of crazy. I'm not going to show any particular crafts today. I just have a lot of things that I realized that are valuable and should be shared. So if you're just joining me, we are live at 5 with Let's Make Something from needsaribbon.com, and I'm going to just go ahead and get started because people can rewatch and catch up. Number 1, I just did this. I've known about this tip for years, but I finally just did it last week because, what's the hurry? This on my Big Shot, which I'm going to crush my projects, I glued a magnet to put my framelits on when I'm working on it. So there's a little tip for you so you don't lose, especially those little ones. You know how they can get stuck to the backs of your stamp cases. I lost 2 last year that just accidentally got swept in the garbage, and that made me sad. I wasn't going to order a whole new framelit set because it was one of those that had like 10, 11 pieces. It was fairly expensive. So they were just lost forever. Garbage got picked up the next day. It was just one of those bad situations. So I finally put that on. I used E6000 to glue mine on. Actually, I think our old, if you still have any, if you've been stamping for a while, our old Crystal Effects would probably attach it well too. So just to let you know, that's my first tip of the day. Second, on Monday, if you watched Monday, September 24th, I went and showed the Takeout Treat Boxes that are on page 51 of the holiday catalog. Nope, not 51. Page 50. Well, that's close. Close counts. That comes with this stamp set and this framelit, and it cuts out these cute little, like Chinese takeout boxes, we'll call them. That's probably not very proper, but okay, we'll just call them little takeout boxes. How about that? And I showed how you can make a simple one, how you can make a slightly stepped up one, and then a wow one. And we colored in the stamped image with shimmer paint and added some great details and made a window and all that cool stuff. Let's get that shimmer paint showing. See? And as Janelle watched on Monday, yes, it was Monday, and she said it's comparable to our frosted floral paper. Wow, Sandra's having speaking issues today. This frosted floral, oh my gosh, oh, for goodness sakes. We'll call it the oh, for goodness sakes paper. And it's got, you can't see it in the photographs, but it's got shimmer on both sides. It's like frosted, it's supposed to look like frosted snow, I suppose. But anyway, so I thought, okay, we're going to take that a step up in a minute. Sorry, I'm turning to my next catalog page that I wanted to talk about. But anyway, I also wanted to show on page, ooh, phooey, paperwork falling, page 48, I think it is. Page 48 of the catalog. Nope, we're back to page 51. Goodness, back and forth and back and forth. Is that right? Yes, page 51. These samples from the catalog, my friend Jenny and I actually brought them to life and made them. Isn't that cool? That fence is from the Farmhouse Suite. I don't know the page number, but it is in the holiday catalog. And you stamp with stamp the box. It's gray granite in this image from the Spooky Sweet stamp set, and the bats, and add the frame, and it's just a circle punch and some really cool granny apple green ribbon. Very cute. Okay, here's the next one. A little more traditional, you know, Takeout Treat Box looking, but we did stamp the box and add some tags. And in the catalog, they actually have it open with some shreddy crinkle. We chose to close it because these have been transported a couple places. And then we have this one, which actually uses on page 49 the little, you can hardly see them in the catalog, especially on a video, these little spider trinkets. Spidey man right there. They are metal, they are substantial, they do feel like they're stainless. We made jewelry out of them. I'm going to be showing a lot of things. Halloween's coming up, and now is the time to be ordering and planning your tricks and treats. It really is. I ordered something today that I'm going to do. Yeah, I might as well share it. It's no harm in that. But yeah, we stamped the box in the little candy things that are from the Takeout Treat Box, the little candies, and some of our ribbon. And anyway, I just thought I'd show that. Brought the catalog to life. It was kind of fun. On the other hand, it's kind of hard making someone else's samples because you have to actually really dissect them. And turns out the samples in the catalog, they may look like nothing, but when you start pulling them apart, there's a lot of pieces. That's what we learned. But okay, so what I'm doing for Halloween, we get about 36 to 40 trick-or-treaters. So today we got a notice, and I can't remember if it went out just to demonstrators. Yeah, it did. Didn't go to all our paper pumpkin people, but they released some more kits, and our September Halloween Spooks kit got released with some extras as long as you're a paper pumpkin subscriber. And so that's what I'm going to make. I don't have a sample or anything, but that's what I'm going to make for the Halloween trick-or-treaters. Each kit makes 24 little wrap treat things, and we've got 40 kids, so I ordered 2 kits, so that's 48, and with some extra to have fun with. So I'm kind of excited about that. Really kind of am, because I haven't done anything crafty for Halloween for quite a while, and I love Halloween. My whole family does. Okay, moving on. So I wanted to show some more Takeout Treat Boxes. The shimmer paint that was on this box, I used the copper. Gosh, I turned away from the page again. I keep doing that. Sorry. Let me get my page because that will help, especially if anyone wants to follow along. It's on page 38 of the holiday catalog in the U.S. I know I have some foreign people from Europe that do watch my videos, so they'll have to find it on whatever their catalog page is. I do not have access to that. The shimmer paint, which is something that's old is new again. And I will tell you that. I hung on to, we had, and I don't remember when they pushed it out of the catalog, but we'll say it was around 2012-ish that they stopped carrying it. They carried it for a few years. I hung on to mine because I liked it. And I used it for other projects, not Stampin' Up, for crafts around the house and stuff. I love this stuff. It comes in these little, oh, does it say on here? They're like 15 milliliter. I have no idea. We'll go with a ½ ounce. I really don't know. It's probably about a ½ ounce. And it has a little ball. It is actual paint. And I ordered the copper. I still had my frost white. And I still had my champagne mist. Turns out I have quite a few brand new champagne mists that haven't even been opened. Because they are paint, because they were kept sealed in a bag, and the ball is in there, I was able to shake them up and use them. They were still good. So I was kind of excited that what's old is new again. Probably brand new to some of you if you're just joining me. So I don't have the Vegas gold. What we carried back then, we had a silver. I don't remember what it is because it's in my box and it's not current, so no, you can't order it anyway. So I have to order the Vegas gold, which is like a really bright, sharp gold. So I will do that and show you a sample when I get that. But these are what they look like. And that champagne really is a champagne color. It's not real silvery. It's not real gold. It's kind of in between. And these have a really great shimmer. Again, they're called shimmer paints. So I wanted to show some things with that. Let's put that aside. Let's put that aside. So here is one way to color with them. And I'm probably going to be talking a lot about them a lot because I really do like them. I took and shook it up. Mine are all shooken up. And you can pull a little bit in the cap and just grab that with your aqua painter and just use that, and that can be your paint, kind of like a paint palette. And the blocks clean up really easy. And I keep a wet paper towel handy too because it is paint, so I can clean up my brush thoroughly. This is one of, because it is actual paint, I assume it's acrylic based, that you want to make sure you have cleanup supplies nearby, and you do want to clean it up quickly just because of that. It isn't ink, it isn't water-based ink, it is actual thick paint with pigment. And these will clean up just fine. They'll either rinse off or rubbing alcohol will clean them off. So that's that one. This is the champagne mist, which apparently I have several jars of. Again, there's lots of ways you can use this, and that doesn't show up very good now. We'll have to freshen that. That is the frost white, and because it's all dried on the block now, and it dries, well, that's good. You can kind of see it dries kind of clear with a very, very much shimmer. This is not thinned out much either. You could really thin that out. Let's go ahead and let's just grab a little bit and just thin it out over here. And you can see it just adds just the thinnest, translucent is probably a better word, of the white with just some sparkle. So that's the shimmer white. Yeah, mine's old and goopy, but tell you what, that stuff survived. And now I'm all frosted white. Again, keep a wet paper towel handy and a dry one when you work with this stuff, and clean up quickly. So those are some of my tips. Use your acrylic block. They clean up better than a lot of things. And then also the paint doesn't soak in. The other day when I was playing with it, I was using just paper. It just soaks right in, and it's kind of, you lose a little bit. Not that it's that expensive anyway. What are they? They're $8 a bottle, and they last. I mean, that's a generous amount because you don't usually use it full strength. So page 38 of the holiday catalog in the US. So I thought, okay, let's do a little test drive here. Which one's my shimmer white? That's my champagne. Or is that my champagne? Oh boy. Well, good job, Sandra. Yeah, that's my shimmer white. Isn't it? Yes, that's my shimmer white. Okay, I wanted to do a little test. So one of the other fun things I wanted to show you. Oh, and just, I had to pull this out. To write on the black, we do have these Stampin' Chalk markers. I don't know what page they are in the annual catalog, but that is one way to write on black or dark paper with our chalk. We used to have these guys. They are retired, and mine are all dried up, and I know there's a way you can get them going, but we do have these Stampin' Chalk markers too. So there's another product. Okay, I wanted to do a test. Since we have the shimmer white, and I did not do this ahead of time, so I have no idea how this is going to come out. This is not a contest, but I just wanted to see the difference between coloring something in with our clear Wink of Stella versus using like our shimmer white paint. Is there a big difference, and is there an advantage to one or the other? Okay, so fun. So I'm gonna just kind of prime my Wink of Stella. It doesn't look like looks like it's pretty dry. So to prime, I'm going to drop on that. You want to just squeeze a little down. There's some squeezy points here, grip points. Wow, this one's dead. That's good. Well, there's enough on the tip. This one is dead. Okay. Well, it's enough. So I'm going to color in 2 of these hats. I just grabbed some paper and thought, well, let's just... Wow, that is way dead. I'm going to get another one. Hold on. Sorry about the banging. Sorry about the dead air. I had to go grab a fresh wink of Stella. This one I can hear has stuff in it. Let's get it. Nope, this is another dead one. Lordy. I can't. Oh my gosh. Yep, that one was way dead. Goodness. I guess someone needs to order some wink of Stella. Hold on. Again. Ay. I need a magician's assistant. If this one's dead, I'm dead. How about that? Oh my gosh. Yep. Oh, nope. That one is definitely not dead. Okay. Which is why I dropped it on a paper towel, which you can't probably see, or maybe you can. Okay. So I'm going to color in. We're just comparing the Wink of Stella versus like shimmering with shimmer white. No idea what the results will be. But I'm just experimenting. I won't color in the band on the hat, but I'll just color in the hat because that'll show more. Okay. And Sandy needs to note that she needs to order some more Wink of Stella, apparently. Okay, so shimmer white shaken up. Open it, grab my aqua painter. I'm just going to add a little bit of fresh to my block. Pick it up and we'll color in. This will be interesting. Again, there's no right or wrong answer on this. I'm not looking for one. I just kind of want to see what the differences is. Okay, I'm already seeing them. I don't know if you guys can see it from that far away, but the shimmer white is more opaque as opposed to Wink of Stella. Boom, boom. Let's pick up a little more pigment. So it does give kind of almost a veiled white frosted look. So you could make your own frosted paper. So this is another thing too, is I wanted to point out, you could make your own, you could frost your own paper since we only have one line. Okay, we'll see if we can get this to work on camera. So hopefully that kind of shows. So the Wink of Stella does add just a shimmer of glitter with no like underlying pigment or anything. And then the shimmer white paint, maybe you can see it when I really do that, does add, it's almost like a thin white veil, well, in the shimmer kind, but okay, let's take that. Let's try that in copper. But again, since we only have one line of the frosted paper, why couldn't we make our own? You know? And, let's do it to the black hat. Let's just see. I don't mind wasting a little designer series paper. Oops, and now I'm coloring sloppy. But that really does, that's pretty pure too. I didn't thin that out much. Let's thin that out a little bit. And by thinning it out, I'm just adding a little more. It's a mix of alcohol and water, rubbing alcohol. Okay. So that really does kind of cover up the underlying pigment a bit. You know, the black hat. Okay, so news. Cleaning up my aqua painter right away, and when I get off the live, I'll probably go run it underwater. Well, actually, that's cleaned up pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that. And then we'll dry it off. So just a wet paper towel, handy, cleans up the aqua painters, but you do want to do that. You don't want to get, you know, much like when you do any painting and you get the paint stuck in your brush and you can't get it out, and then your brush is ruined, and then you're spending a fortune on brushes. You don't want to do that with the aqua painters because they are not cheap. It's like $17 or some thereabout amount for a 2-pack from Stampin' Up. Well, same price anywhere, but yeah, they're not cheap, and they're handy, and I love them. Anyway, so there we have the Wink of Stella, which flat on, it just adds a little bit of a shimmer. We have the shimmer white, which really did kind of add a little bit of white and a lot of shimmer. Then we have the copper, which I colored very sloppy, which really does add like a copper overlayer. Actually, it's kind of a cool looking hat now. Would have been better if I'd just done the flower, but I wanted you guys to be able to really see that. So there, you could go and frost all your paper. I honestly, if I were to do it, I probably would use, if I were going to do a whole sheet of card or of DSP and then cut it up, I would use the shimmer white. It's far more cost effective. You know, let's witness my 2 dead Wink of Stella pens and one that doesn't have a lot left. And I know people have gone in and thinned those out, but I wouldn't do it. I like it at full strength. But with this would be far, far, far more effective. It goes quick. Just put a little bit on a block, grab it with your aqua painter and color away. Let it dry for, I would probably, I mean, it dries really quick, but I would probably set it aside for at least a half hour before I cut it. You don't want to risk, you know, ruining it. But that's one way you could make your own frosted paper too. Wow, that is kind of a messy coloring job. Oh well. But that's really all I have for today. I wanted to give the tip about the magnet so you don't lose your framelits on the Big Shot. And I used E6000 glue to attach it because it ain't going anywhere now. The Takeout Treat Boxes, just showing you some more. And some fun with the shimmer paint. And here, let's go back to this. And we've got the bright copper, we've got the frost white, we've got the champagne mist. And there we go with the champagne mist. And I don't have the Vegas gold, which is a bright, bright, fairly solid looking gold. So that is what we have. And those are on page 38. Of your holiday catalog in the US. And they are fun and you can mist with them. And again, I'm going to be showing more over the coming weeks because I'm just so incredibly happy that they are back. And that's all I have for today. I had some other things, but I think I'm going to save them. I don't like my Facebook Lives to run. I really like to try and keep them to about 20 minutes. Get on, get off, get on with life. That's kind of my motto. So I'm going to sign off and I will share the rest of it next week. And that's all. Thanks very much for tuning in. And I need to go clean up my shimmer paint. And that's all. See you next week. Bye from needsaribbon.com. So I wanted to share part of what I shared on a Facebook Live, some kind of spur-of-the-moment creativity. I made my own shimmer paper, much like our frosted floral paper that is on some page in the holiday catalog. I don't know exactly what, I don't remember, but I used Cajun Craze paper, the Cajun Craze ink to stamp the leaves, and then I colored in very quickly, so it's kind of sloppy, but you get the idea. The leaves with our copper shimmer paint. So in effect, I ended up making my own shimmer paper, which is amazing. I guess when well, anyway, give it a try.